Hey whiskey lovers, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to dive into the hidden history between two very different brands, Seagrams and Penelope. You might think, what could these two brands possibly have in common? Well, it all traces back to the distillery MGP. By the end of this video, you'll understand how these two brands share a secret link, how MGP became a powerhouse in the whiskey industry, and why this distillery is still shaping the whiskey we drink today. Let's get started. Let's start with a little history lesson. Seagrams is one of the oldest and iconic names in the whiskey industry, dating back to 1857. And it built its reputation on consistency and quality, quickly becoming a household name. But what a lot of people don't know is that for decades, Seagrams was sourcing their whiskey from a little-known distillery in Lawrenceburg, Indiana, by the name of Midwest Grain Products, also known as MGP. Now, Seagrams had a massive distilling operation, but they didn't necessarily want to take on the risk of waiting for years for barrels to age, in particular when they could get consistent, high-quality whiskey from other sources. MGP had developed a reputation for producing high-quality rye and bourbon, and many companies began to rely on them, not just for the bulk of whiskey, but also for the consistency that they provided. Now, let's fast forward to 2018 when Penelope Bourbon was founded. And they began by sourcing bourbon and rye from MGP and creating unique blends to help to develop their signature taste. That means that Penelope owes a large degree of its success, just like Seagrams before them, to MGP. Now let's talk for a minute about MGP, Midwest Grain Products. If you've ever enjoyed a bottle of whiskey from brands like Bulleit or High West, or even those local craft whiskeys that you might find in your local liquor store, there's a good chance that that whiskey came from MGP. MGP was founded in 1847 as a grain mill, but as the demand for whiskey grew, they quickly pivoted to distilling. And while they don't advertise their name in every bottle, MGP's reputation for producing consistently high-quality whiskey keeps brands coming back to them time and time again. So what does this mean for brands like Seagrams and Penelope? Well, in a way, they share a legacy. Seagrams was one of the first to tap into MGP's quality and consistency to help to propel their growth. And today, Penelope continues this tradition, but with a modern craft approach that adds even more complexity and character to the mix. So the next time you reach for a glass of something from Penelope or Seagrams, remember that you're reaching for something that has deep, intertwined roots thanks to MGP. And those roots go even deeper with the June 1st, 2023 acquisition of Penelope by MGP's subsidiary, Luxco. So what do you think? Did you know that MGP was behind so many different brands? Drop a comment below and let me know what your favorite MGP sourced whiskey is. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on more whiskey secrets and deep dives. Cheers, and I'll see you on the next one.